All right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Callie Michigan.
Hey, chosen ones, it's your girl, Dusse.
And today we are going to do like a review or like a reaction video to the Caresha Please video. What's it called?
Let's see.
Back with season 2 of Caresha Please.
Young Miami on her relationship with Diddy, JT fallout, and more. So we haven't watched the video. So we've been seeing everything on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything. We've been trying to figure out what's been going on. So we said, why not just come to our show with the girlies and talk about what's going on?
Period. So we're going to chill, we're going to eat breakfast, and we just going to watch the video and let y'all know what we feel about it, or, just be nosy with us.
And don't forget to comment any other videos that you guys would like us to react to, review, whatever the case may be. We finna get into it. Wait, I got something to say about that. Because what you mean on your platform where you feel safe, like that means she got some.
Like somebody threatened
you. Like she got some shit. She got some shit, okay.
Like, what the hell you gonna say?
Okay, let's see. Santana little messy.
So,
he couldn't wait.
My best friend, Saucy Santana.
Her one and only best friend.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't really know too much about the City Girls. But from my point of view, it was JT was the quiet one. And, the one who was real private and everything. And Caresha was in everybody's business, all over here. She was like the hot one, the ratchet, whatever people want to say. Mm-hmm. So that's surprising to hear.
I made the breakfast.
How are you? Just in general.
That breakfast, that plate that looks so good.
Your kids,
I made
family.
That girl finna cry.
Her eyes all red.
That girl finna cry.
He crying too. Santana crying too.
And just,
He actually just asking about her mental health.
Okay.
About like just anything that's going on with her, like where is you at in life general, with mental health, and she just broke down.
Right.
Like broke down, like, and you could tell this is where she feel vulnerable. You know what I'm saying, with him specifically giving her interview because, she
needed it to be a safe space for her.
She needed it. Okay, definitely say that, because not necessarily do you always have to feel like you just gotta get through it, because I feel like a lot of her fans been waiting on this. Like, been waiting on this. Like, we been waiting for you to talk to us because we defending you. Just like with any other, celebrity fans. Like, we defending you. Like, it's a lot of people I know out here like, nah, y'all, I don't like JT. I don't like JT. She the reason. Like, So...
But Diddy was on brand for her, for real.
That's all she talked about, her music. That was a motherfucker who seen something in somebody that other people did not see. Like, it's like that in the industry. You might run into some people who actually see your talent and different things. So
yeah, I mean, but the whole fuck Diddy, he a fucking predator. But as far as with her, like, he was on brand for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like, fuck all that shit that we're talking about, the branding, and when you invest in it in somebody, he invested it in her because he knew that his money was gonna come back around.
That's what her music was about. She got her a sugar daddy,
and it fit the brand. Like,
she was practicing what she preached.
No, for real.
And got the fucking bag. You could not be mad at her.
It's the practice what you preach and got the motherfucking bag. That's exactly what she did. Like, exactly.
So,
pretty much it's none of my business.
I feel like
that shit none of her business if she don't know.
If he's doing that, why would I do that around her?
He never was.
Met him at who party?
He liked me, but I felt like, you know,
her
he really
record owner guy.
He was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like,
oh no, his name is Q.
Yeah. We don't know who the fuck P is. Tell us in the comments who P is, because like we told y'all, we not too much into, you know what I'm saying, or I love the T, but who is P? Master P?
Ain't that like, from QC?
I'm thinking Master P.
I'm thinking of the label owner of QC, I think.
It could
is that his name? Or is his name Q? I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know.
Yeah, we gonna do the research.
Y'all give me here, because I don't know shit. I promise you I don't.
Like, I want to learn how to. Okay, you got a network. How can I get a network?
But that's why everybody keep asking, was y'all in a relationship or was y'all in a business like relationship? So I feel like he just invested in that girl, and as they start working with each other's minds, that's what he got to do. And like, he's a sexual. Why would you want to?
Just
I feel like they had a relationship, but at the same time,
it was business.
I think it was like he was her sugar daddy, but she wanted something specific type shit. She didn't want to just go buy me, make me real cute, because I already got my own money type shit. I can do that myself. But give me something more.
But that's how it is when you. That's how it is when you.
Oh baby,
hold on. That's how it is usually though. With women, and once they already like got their status and start fucking with like men who got their status, you know, like for example, Ariane Moneybag Yo don't just buy her gifts or shower her with gifts, because you already could go get that. You go get that on your purse on your daily. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I might shower you with that, but at the same time, I'm upgrading you as a woman, because at a certain point in time, that's all you care about. When you get to, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're supposed to do, whether it's in a career, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. Once you get to a certain status, you like, well, this is all I care about. It's not.
He left Michigan to trade on his DC connections.
So
Chinese tech companies get
access
to the US.
I don't know. I don't know, because a lot of people say they feel like JT made her songs about them. I ain't gonna lie, JT was talking about some motherfucking body.
Now we gotta listen to the song. Shit.
I was so funny. She was definitely. No, I'm just playing, but I don't know. That's really how it is, though. As a person who have moved around a lot, I done had a lot of people when I go somewhere else, they call me like, they feel like you know what I'm saying, fake, or I don't check up on them, or I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. But it's life. Like we grow, like she said, we outgrow a lot of things, or we move a lot of places to, you know what I'm saying, get ourselves together, or you know what I'm saying, whatever just going on. So I believe that like distance create a lot of like misconceptions. When you sitting, it's not like you could just go sit over there and like, damn bitch, like, you know what I'm saying, to where she could see like, okay, my friend's starting to feel some type of way, or you know, it's none of that. I have to text you, and if we both to the point where we feel like we ain't finna text nobody about our problems, why would we text each other? So now it becomes a wedge between us. So now if I'm feeling some type of way and I don't want to come at you a wrong way or nothing because I fuck with you, now you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. So it just be created like friction. That it's not a friction. Like she said, it's not like we beefing or nothing. It's just not there. It don't hit no more. It's not how it was when we was, you know, vibrating together.
It just created a communication barrier, and on top of that is some people just don't like to put their problems on people. Especially when
And you
when
could
y'all
tell both of them
relationship
is
is supposed
like
to
that.
be like y'all supposed to have fun when y'all together. So y'all really don't want to talk to each other when y'all not,
And you like you could say that about both of them, because just like Young Miami was with Diddy, JT was with Lil Uzi Vert, and they say together that they was put up, you know what I'm saying, in the house or learning stuff from each other, doing certain stuff. That's why she was, you know what I'm saying, doing the stuff that she doing. But I don't know. Everybody's shit. Lotto said JT lyrics was about her. I don't know. I don't know. I want to know who JT.
Right.
Who's your lyrics about?
Right. Who you talking
Let
to?
me know. Cause I feel like she was talking about the world though. Cause that's how you feel every day when you walking. Like, damn, bitch. Like, why y'all act like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody starts to feel like people is just so weird. Like people be doing weird shit. And this whole time it's just y'all a lot of miscommunication, or y'all misinterpreted each other, or whatever the case may be.
So I
That's
don't
crazy
really
as hell
know,
in
like,
y'all
what
group.
was the moment that separated
That's crazy
us,
as
but I
fuck
just
in
felt
y'all
like
group.
it became
Fuck
a time
y'all being a group. Y'all are friends.
Y'all friends, right? That's crazy.
If me, that's like me and you going on tour right now. What? I'm gonna ask you, why the fuck you going down there?
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you got
What
your
you mean
own
you got
glam
your
team.
own
Like,
shit?
it's okay if we each have our own glam
Right,
team, because
but
we
have
probably
our own
like
area,
yeah,
right.
But we both in the same area. We both about talking, trying to get ready. We rehearsing before. Like, it don't just take
Our
one
clothes
time.
gotta match. Like, what the fuck?
For y'all to be friends.
Y'all should have the same stylist.
But like I said, if you could tell from Young Miami personality and JT personality. JT is more, she's so, people call her serious, but she's so okay with being like to her motherfucker. She don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't care how long I've been cool with you, bitch. I go get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's the
Caresha, reaction
where she feel like I feel like another part of her feel like I've been doing this shit. I've been holding this shit down, especially when you was in prison type shit. I have a right to be able to elevate myself, even though it's gonna be further than you when you still in your space of I want to create music. Cause she probably trying to get the years she missed back. She probably on to the next already,
but
because she didn't already held it down for her.
But the thing is, though,
and she's the writer.
That's like when you talking about a man and a woman telling a woman because she held, you know what I'm saying, the man down or whatever while he was in jail. When a prison and jail situation, the type of person that it create you into, that's why I keep saying that's why she's so okay with just being by herself. She works better because the people trained her like that throughout them years to I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I don't got nobody, I can't call her, like, even if I can't, you know what I'm saying, it makes you like a dog, like, you know. So it was really like,
that's what I'm saying, like, it might she, when she came out, she might have seen her as unavailable, but the whole time she got to be in this business mindset. All of this time she got trained on the business.
I wouldn't say that I feel like she felt like she was unavailable. I just feel like JT, while she was in prison, she probably already knew, like, when I get out, this is what I gotta do, and I gotta stay on what I gotta do. And she already knew what she was doing, and they really just did what they was doing.
Going on for real.
I feel like JT didn't really give a fuck.
I think she do,
but she didn't.
Like in
the sense of, like, yes, I had a problem, like I felt some type of way or whatever the case may be, but I don't feel no type of way enough to talk or tell or come at you because you're my friend. So I know when I was in there,
I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying like it was an issue there. I'm saying like it was just like their mindsets was completely different.
Yeah, she said, they had two different goals. Yeah. Like they really had two different goals. And then especially how both of them it's like she got turned into a whole different way from her going to prison, and she was around certain people that made her more open. Like JT, I feel like she's too open. Like, oh, you too open, you too, like, I have people tell me that, and I done have friends who's like closed like that, and it knock it off. It's like, okay, you don't even have nothing in common with me for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We not even at the same, you know, vibe no more. And they do come from, if y'all cool when y'all young, and then y'all end up growing up into who y'all is individually. which is not a bad business.
She had to do that then at that point.
She felt like that's where hers was at, and JT really felt like she could make music and do whatever she do. That's what happens to groups. It's not one group that did not happen to. From back then to now.
So let's get into
They're irritating. I can't even say it.
She's her being my motherfucking
friend.
One fight, we all fight. That's how it's like.
Like, I don't get why everybody trying to keep on continuing acting like they're just a fucking group. These are friends. Like, these are people who was friends before they went out. That's why she held JT down, because they were friends. They were somebody who did this shit together. We came from this shit together. So it's a difference between, I don't like, and then even now I feel like she is downplaying it because her feelings is so hurt. And that's what both of them do, because they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I understand in the world they in, okay, cool. But don't downplay it, because both y'all are friends. Y'all was friends.
Right. For
you to call that girl family, y'all been friends for 5+ years, 6+ years, 7+. Like, that's the only type of friend you call a family. So, I don't know.
They probably just don't want nobody in their business.
That too, which I understand. Like, no, I don't, like, it's not more.
But you don't
like
do this and you air out your business and then say, I'm not going to speak on it, because what really is you making this for is obviously a cash grab on why she making this video.
And also, I feel like it's like for her to talk, yes, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of stuff that I could say about my friend and our friendships that it don't, like she said, it's not all bad. But I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, y'all got into it. Y'all stuff went aired out. And that's when everybody feel like y'all really just was like, okay. But when was it? When y'all really was like, this, it been dead, you know?
Right.
Like, it been dead. So, I don't know them. But y'all friends. Stop saying that shit. Y'all friends.
I used to ask questions like that, like, how the fuck is they on songs like by themselves, like they was the Migos or something? I'm like, I don't remember them acting like this.
And that's where it was fucked up. That's where they fucked up. When they keep on talking about they was doing songs by themselves with different people. And you gotta think about it. When you start to get socialized with certain people, and then now this group though, like, if I go in and I do a song with Nikki don't like Cardi. Cardi don't like this person. Lotto don't like this person. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be aware of who you're doing it with.
That's what created that divide.
Yeah, so if you go do this song with this bitch, and then I go do this song with this bitch, and we both ain't even on the remixes, but we're supposed to because we're a group. You know what I'm saying? Now it starts to create friction with fans, T-pages, us in general, because ain't no telling. We just was talking about it on our video before. Friends, don't hang out with somebody who I don't like or can't really get a vibe of, or I'm not really in that lane or in that, you know what I'm saying? Them are stuff that you and your friends have to have conversations about, no matter if it's uncomfortable, no matter, I don't talk to. If you want to keep being an asshole, you don't need friends. If you gonna keep being an asshole, don't know how to use your words, you don't need a friend. Stay to yourself, being your, you know what I'm saying, your own self-mind. But I don't know.
We was just talking about
That's why I said in the video before, we literally just said that. But y'all know, go watch that video too.
Arguing about the song, it's like, why insert myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, that situation had absolutely nothing to do with me, bitch. I got left off of Red the Bougie. I didn't even know nothing about the motherfucking song. So I just felt like, you know, that was between JT and Cardi.
That's crazy though. Like, as your group mate, you don't know nothing about a feature that she's on.
But that's one in this year. How many videos was you talking about that they already was doing?
Yeah, like, that's crazy.
So this is something that's been going back and forth. It's something that's been going on. It's not something that's new. I was finna say no for real, because Santana a real last motherfucking friend. Because First of all, it was the tears for me. Like, hold on, baby.
Right.
Hold on, baby. I don't even know what she going through, but like, damn. But how he did it, it's like, it was like, I'm still gonna ask them questions, like, but I know no matter what, you know what I'm saying? I know you got it too, so I'ma still be in the back cheering you on at the same time because I see, I understand. So yes, that's crazy. But I love Santana for her.
That's a real friend.
Yeah, I love Santana for her.
If it wasn't for you, I don't know.
He crying like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I probably would be somewhere like I probably would turn into a motherfucking pill popping animal, putting myself to sleep. Cause this was like pain that I never felt, and the people that I thought would be here for me turned this into like an aha moment. Yeah.
That's really why they think
talking about Caresha. I mean,
JT. She is
like the whole time
when she say that, people. And she be like, cause that's when she start to cry. Yes, yes. It's like, damn, like, bitch, I thought you was gonna ride this with me, and that's why what's so crazy is, that's why I say it just be crazy because how, like, you really just gotta learn people, who they is, how they is, and like sometimes you get a point in life where you can't even worry about that no more. You gotta keep going. So then you get like, I don't know, I feel like it's a whole bunch of levels to certain stuff. Mm-hmm. So she just at the point and level where she is in that next elevation, and like she said, I just want to get past this. Ain't no telling if we'll be cool again. Like, they could have a serious talk later down years line and really, like, you know what I'm saying? Now they popping out with something new when our kids growing up or whatever. So now we telling them this, but it's just like, it's time for the break off. It was the time for the break off, and I feel like it was good for each and both of them, because I feel like at the same time, a lot of people didn't know who JT was. They didn't know. All they knew was that girl went to prison. That girl, she probably be getting down. You know what I'm saying? They probably had a whole different, and she got it to where now she has people around her that she feel like is empowering her and keeping her business going and stuff like that. So it really is just them breaking off, and that's so sad. Like, it's sad. Even when it's you going through it, like, I don't know, because I like had to experience like just growing out of people. And it's like, it hurts when it's like that person, like, damn, we used to be here every day together. We always, to now, we don't even talk no more. We don't even have nothing to say to each other no more. Like, and that's just, even if you become friends with somebody in general, that stuff really, it get weird. It just make you feel weird because I just had you in my life. Like, this is my circle. This what goes on. Like, a lot of people don't know what goes on with me. So
you don't think that one day your friend group won't be your friend group one day.
And the first time I learned that was when I didn't really have like girlfriends, but in middle school I got my 7th to 8th grade, I got my like first friend group, and they jumped my best friend. So it was like,
or some people,
one of the girls out our whole friend group jumped my best friend because they had a problem with me, and I did more of like a, oh, I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm just going to stay to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even want to get into all that or whatever the case may be. And my best friend was just like, you know? So I just feel like that's when I first experienced like your same friend group won't be your same friend group. But some of the girls out the friend group that I probably didn't even talk to like that much before, I'm still cool with. Like, we're cool to this day. Like, we, you know, we understand each other, we vibe together, everything. So it's just like, as you grow, you just learn and grow into your individuality, and you learn like certain stuff that you like and what you don't like. Some people might like stuff that you don't like, and that's why they're over there. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just on theme. All this shit is on theme. But she just talking about, she just giving like real life examples to the shit we were just talking about. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
It's like a girl talk with me, like, because it's, especially when you come an entertainer to a certain point, it's where now people looking for your response. Like, in regular day life, people pick out to get our response, but we don't realize it until like you get into a certain position in life to where you like, oh, I got all this stuff to lose. And it is a lot of people in this world who want your reaction just to get your reaction out of anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
why would you get with Diddy? Because I feel it. Why would you get with Diddy and just want to go to Chanel.
But they would have talked about her bad if she did that anyway. You know what I'm
But
saying?
at the end of the day, she been did. That's why I said she a grew up hoe.
Right. But
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You grew up.
But I'm saying
you had your lessons. That's why she keeps saying my experience with him, because she had her experiences when before I got a little bit of money. Yes, you was going to probably not Chanel, but Coach, and then she upgraded to the now you gotta go to Chanel or Louis Vuitton. Now it's I got all that. Like anything a nigga do is actually extra. So if you're not helping me extra my business, extra my whatever, and that's exactly what he did. He gave her a whole little okay. He said I did what I was supposed to do, and that nigga, he did what he was supposed to do. We could definitely just y'all. We having technical difficulties, but yes. Because what is you, and then that's what I feel like friendships, relationships, anything for, like we in a time of space. If you're not benefiting me in no way, why the fuck are we collabing? Like that's really how it is. Why are we collabing if you're not giving me no type of little bit of growth, or you instead of like that's why everybody feel how they feel now. I'm draining myself. I'm draining myself if I'm steady feeding it to somebody who would never feed it to me or invest in me. It's just he got a larger bank account and some shit overseas, but you know. And that's what you learn as a businesswoman. And that's what she was saying. Like, as a businesswoman, with a lot of things that we do, we got to invest in ourselves. That's like you saying you want to start rapping. Okay, yeah, you could start rapping, but where you putting your stuff at? What mics are you using? What studio you going to? Mama. Say it again.
Why? 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 What the fuck did I just say? Oh, did they get out of their record label?
They not signed. I don't.
Cause wasn't they signed the Cardi label?
Was they?
Yeah, QC, right?
They did, but I don't think they had to sign though. I think they just was. I don't know. Cause they did sign to somebody. They did sign with somebody.
Was they on that song with PNB Rock? I think it was Lil Baby and it was Layton Green.
Oh yeah. What's that song?
Can't Leave Alone.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like, wasn't that all of their artists on that song?
Which the new artists that they had added, which I thought so. But if you still think about it, they say that quality QC, quality control or whatever, they're still some of the contracts that you sign, and some of the people, a lot of people say that that's a lot of like where they like to go, because they have a bunch of freedom at the same time with quality control.
Oh yeah, because I think they're just like the
it's more of like because like Lil Baby, he signed to them, but he also have his own record label.
Oh, but artists do that anyway, because Nicki got her own label, even though I don't think she's still with Young Money. Drake got his own label. Ben had his own label. Tyga had his own label, or I think he did. I'm not sure. But it's a few people who were signed to the label.
That's why I said a lot of people, that's why they say they go under quality control, because they give you that, like, that freedom to do that. Because, like, for example, who the fuck am I thinking about? Who the fuck was I thinking about? I think, don't quote me, but I think it was Lil Durk, in order for him to sign him and Lil Dage and all of them, in order for them with Def Jams, in order for them to make their own record label and do all that, they had to get out of Def Jam's contract.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
And
they signed a label. They signed to a label who said they couldn't have their own.
I don't know if it said that but it's whatever's in your contract. Like, honestly, that's why I heard a lot of people, even with Lil Baby, the reason he said he even had signed with quality control, because as much as they're a record label, they still give you the opportunity to do whatever you do, and they just boost it. It's like a management rather than You know what I'm saying?
I keep forgetting what it's called. But
that's why I'm like,
not a regular. It's not.
They're not a regular record label. It's
like promotion. It's with a C. I forgot what the type of deal is called, but it's like not for like distribution, because you can do your own distribution, whatever. But they're allowing you to still be an independent artist while signed to them.
Yeah, but it is like but honestly, it still is like a distribution, because United Masters and stuff like that. That's practically what they are. They just help you distribute it, get it all out there. It's just the name that they have for themselves in the business connections that they have.
Yeah, United Masters is like a PRO, but they also get you signed up like for your rights and shit like that. But they don't do everything either. You got to do other things as well.
But that's why I keep saying it's like that's why the quality control, that's how it is with them, because you still an independent artist. We're just helping you get it to more people because of the name and the marketing that we have behind us. I don't think so, because all of the Little Baby, for example, he said he make his money. You know what I'm saying? He makes his full amount. Well, not really his full amount, but you know what I'm saying? How much he's supposed to be making, because it's not like they're taking a portion
not taking his okay, so he's keeping his public. Okay, got it.
So
got it.
Yeah,
because that's what's when you release your own music and shit like that. When you sign up for all your rights and register your music and shit like that, you have a part for the artist basically, and you have a part for like the writing and the creation of the song or whatever. And that's usually what record labels take, is your publishing, and you taking the money right there if you do that, damn near. Because sometimes I think some things it was only a publishing thing, and the label will take one, and like the producer or somebody will take one, and you wouldn't get shit.
Yeah, so now you stuck with rights. Now you don't have your what's the shit when you die?
Oh, your royalties? Yeah. Because that's what you're signing up for when you do your publishing and all that shit. All of those or whatever, that's all for your royalties when you do your rights and shit for your music.
All right, y'all. So we honestly keep having technical difficulties.
Right. We thought the mics was broken. Well, dead, but I think it's because the other phone died.
Phone done died.
We don't know when the damn phone died. It could have died 2 minutes ago. It could have died 5 minutes ago. It could have been 10 minutes ago.
It could have been died.
We don't know. But we do know we got like 10 minutes left on this video.
So we just gonna give it to y'all, hand it to y'all like that, and we gonna leave it at that.
But yeah, so where was we at?
We was in the part where she was talking about where she really feel like she lost herself just now in the nowadays world, because as she tried to drop music, she can't drop music because they got all these excuses about her fans, everything, times to change, whatever. I feel like personally it's just that time for them. It was honestly just that time. As you think about just groups, artists in general, some people go through it through the first, you know what I'm saying, year, depending on how fast they're moving. But I'm not gonna lie, with the City Girls, they were just dropping, jail, this, that. Everything kind of happened to them fast. So now it's at a point in time where it's showing them like, yeah, y'all real life in here, like especially with Caresha, like your real life now, you're at a whole nother elevation and level because of the people that you've been around and everything. So now you do have to watch what you say. You can't always be a headliner. You can't say what you want to. You can't make the blogs. You can't, do.
And you gotta get used to that fame.
And it makes you relearn yourself. In the video yesterday, as we talked about it again, you have to keep relearning yourself, even in friendships, relationships, yourself in general. Everything is not the same. Life don't just stay out of still. This is like universal. So you have to keep relearning and picking up and putting down whatever been, given to you or whatever the case may be. So
yeah, when you're older and when you're at a different level in your career or life in general, you need to mature. And as an artist, it's time for her to change her music anyway. And she don't have to become this holy ass person, but at least if you want to make the same type of music, make the same type of music, but do it in an elevated way. If that makes sense, it's gonna be a different.
Because she elevated.
Speed.
It's not like
it's gonna be a different spin. You can pop your shit about you having your own show. You can pop your shit about you had Diddy.
She pop your shit
Like,
regardless,
girl.
Because like Santana said, as a woman, no matter what nobody think about you, everybody used to, like she said, everybody used to think this so way about me, and I would let them run with that narrative because I don't give a fuck. So now that you, like, this is her new brand, like her putting out this episode, everything, like it's a whole new brand. I feel like women in general will see Caresha different because this was a vulnerable state, and I don't think nobody ever seen her like this. Like she said, we always seen her as the we seen her as the, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, just me getting into YouTube and being a content creator, it's the same thing with me. Like, you want to brand yourself a whole nother way. You want to be able to mold whatever it is that you're doing.
She don't want to let go of her old.
Yeah, she don't.
But she don't realize she need to, because you have to. Your music have to match who you are.
Yeah.
You are not that person no more. Make your music about the person you are today.
And that's more of so, like she said when she was talking to Santana, and she like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get off live. Like, it's more of so like the privacy, like she enjoys her peace now. She enjoys the privacy that she has. As much as I still am out, I never made a headline. I never had to be in no blogs. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like now she feels so lost in general too, because now it's me and my friend that's in the blogs against each other. You know, so it's like, especially if I'm a private type of person, I feel like both of them are private type of people. It's just JT a snap more or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, you know.
But I tell you, fame will do that to you for sure. Fame will make you appreciate your fucking privacy like a motherfucker. Because everybody is in your business so much. So much people is in your business. And I don't think people anticipate that before they get famous. Yeah. Well, you can't fathom it. You don't know yet. You don't experience it.
I mean, I feel like they know, but everybody feel like it's fun and giggles until you really in that position. Yeah, like you always think like, oh yeah, I'ma still be famous, I'ma still be rich, whatever.
You don't until it's you. Until it happens. Yeah,
until it's you. Now you really, when you get rich, now you really gotta learn this money management. Now you really gotta get teams, and like she said, teams to help you manage your businesses or your products, whatever you're doing.
Fuck around and end up in prison for tax evasion, or
because you didn't get taught the resources about taxes. Right. So now you gotta go, and that's why a lot of people say, well, just getting in. That's why they go around people who have knowledge about certain stuff, because now you gotta go buy a person to do your tax.
Buy a person
that knows something about taxes or knows something about, you know what I'm saying, whatever division that you're looking for.
Big as hell,
that shit
I feel like as you grow to do another lens lift over your eyes. For example, once we made it from the age of 13 to 17, it was a blindfold that cleared over our eyes. That age from when you have like 17 to 20, 21, it's a whole nother blindfold. 21 to 25, 26, it's a whole nother blindfold. 27 to that 30, 31, 32, it's a whole nother blindfold. Then you gotta also add in, oh, if I am working, or if I am chasing my goal, or if I'm doing something. So now you still got extra blindfolds that you gotta unfold. Like, because it's life. Like, it's life. It's so much shit that goes into one thing. Like, it's so much shit to do to make a door. Like, all that shit should not be connected to make this one thing that flip. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta keep, right now, she, like I said, she's just in the transformation of learning her next. Yes, her next. And it's not even just about the age. Like, I feel like
be her transition, like
it could be age too, but also it's your career, her career too. Yeah, and you gotta factor that in too, because
but it's also messing, like, okay, so like that's why I say her age, because it's not just like her career that changed, because her career changing as well was when they got famous and stuff, and JT was in prison and all this stuff like that. Right now it's just so much, and it's so emotional and so strong on her. It could be a literal life milestone happening for her right now.
Which that's why I'm like, it's not. I'm not saying that it's not her age. I'm not saying it's not her age, but it's all of it in one, because it's so many blindfolds that even like, because the reason I say not an age is because I went through a lot of maturities way before a lot of other people did. So at a different age, I had a different blindfold on top of. You didn't
really understand it until you got to a certain age as well.
I mean, not surpass certain lessons and stuff like that. I wouldn't say specifically the age milestone either, but I could see that in certain, you know what I'm saying, certain things too. That you could say that.
Come back,
life, like you
and
really
that
just
just
go
leads
through
me
a point
into
in time.
what's
And
next for Young Miami, what's next for this year's era.
Depression get you there to where you think that there's no time that it'll end, but that's why you gotta keep people around you that like show you like this is just a time. It's not a time, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's it keep you grounded, and it's like it's still a day in light. It's still a day to go. It's still time to go. Like, don't let this one day, it's gonna pass, because this one day is not just this one day. Like, you have multiple eternities to go to sleep and wake up. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get through it. You gotta keep going, because a lot of this stuff is life. Like, they added this shit in here to beat us, so.
Okay, so this is the new look. It's blue.
Yeah,
this
that's
is cute. It's blue pink.
the
card game.
Yeah, she has
blue, pink, and white.
The Caresha Please game. I know she got that's the Richard Roulette or whatever. And the first part it's like cards, and like it got like certain things on it, like if you play Truth or Dare, Drinker, you know what I'm saying? The like Drink or Dare card. Yeah, it's a dark card game. So she got them. I ain't gonna lie, she did, like, she sold out on Amazon and a couple other places for her adult card games. There's a lot of people who have it. I know TJ Maxx was selling them. A lot of like businesses was selling them. So she's definitely doing it. And I love how Santana, the little stuff that Santana is doing is not shade. It's more of like, because no matter what, not even that, I'm saying just because of the simple fact it's all JT stuff. She know that it was never like, it's not shade, it's more like we still giving you your flowers. Because I know we still talked about, you know what I'm saying, the situation. You probably didn't want that in here. But I'm going to still give you your flowers because you, as another woman, even though we're not cool, you still making it, you still doing your 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it means.
I ain't gonna tell my business. I tell that.
Think about it.
I liked it. I feel like we got to see a whole nother side of Young Miami, Caresha. I feel like she was more vulnerable, and like we got to see like who she is, not just as Young Miami, not just the city girls, who she is as a woman and how she carry herself as a woman. And for me, it's a go for Caresha.
Period. I just feel like that was a good business move, and her fans needed to hear that.
Definitely.
It's something that's refreshing as well for women out here who are fans of her as well. So yeah, it was smart for her to do that, but at the same time, it was needed for her fans and possibly herself. Because that's some therapy between her and her friend.
Yes, that's why I'm like, she said therapist. She kept calling Santana her therapist, and she didn't give off too much like information, too little. She gave like, I feel like she gave just enough. She gave y'all what y'all wanted to hear, and then she started promoting herself. Like, that's just how it is. Like you said, as a business thing, as like her as a woman, I feel like we always go through stuff with like relationships, then our friends, then our careers on top of that, so it do get kind of overwhelming, and she just needs that safe place to talk. And I feel like she did just that without exposing nobody, talking down on nobody. Like, it's not one thing that I heard that she talked down on anybody in the video about, you know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know, I loved it. I give it a 10 out of 10. I love how she spoke on everybody. That I feel like, I don't know, I just got closer with Caresha, and I like her. Like, now I like her. Like, when she doing her little 1-2, now I can see, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like she didn't have a mind behind stuff, and that woman, she's a woman. Like,
and people talk bad, especially about the city girls anyway. Like, oh, they're dumb, or, you know, people talk bad about female rappers a lot, let alone it being the city girls and all that shit, especially like the way they talk and stuff like that, even though it's just an accent that, you know, in their own little slang from where they from type shit. They just try to tell a lot of black women that they sound uneducated and shit like that. So like, for her to come on here and be vulnerable and speak and articulate herself, even though she didn't change nothing about herself at all, which is dope to see. You know, it's called being a role model. You know what I'm saying? She is making
and
her
I feel like that's
proud.
yeah, and I feel like at the same time, a lot of people didn't think that, like, with Caresha, it was ever like that. I feel like they never thought that she was that type of person. So for me, it's really like, I love it. I loved it. I love how she broke down the elements that you go through as a woman. Like, she went from her relationship to her friendship to her career to her mental, as far as like her feeling lost as a woman. Like, and she told y'all that, like, from a person who told somebody before, like, I'm lost in like the moment I felt in that time and everything. It was like, she was real vulnerable, and I feel like she's going through a transformation, and I just want to see what's next, because she always came up with something. She just came up with a fucking idea in there talking about a dictionary, a Caresha please dictionary, because she always coming up with slang. So it's just like, I just want to see what she brings next, especially the artists that she probably been around and the people that she probably, you know, added into her life. So
we'll just see where life takes them, I guess. But yeah, thank y'all for watching.
Y'all know, comment in the sections of other videos that you guys want us to watch. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Let's get up to 510K.
Look, period.
Period.